Now, this is something right here. Ryan Wedding, Olympic snowboarder, ex-drug trafficker. Apparently, this dude ordered the hit of a FBI informant, and he was just now captured. So let's check
FBI
this
has
out.
captured a suspect on its top 10 most wanted list. He was just brought back to the United States from Mexico. Gigi Graciet is at Ontario International Airport with the details.
That's right. It's official. Ryan Wedding is now in the custody of the LAPD. He arrived there on that government plane at 7:53 here at the Ontario airport, directly from Mexico City, where he was arrested. Ryan Wedding, whose aliases include El Jefe, the boss,
Oh,
giant, and
shit.
public enemy, was arrested last
El Jefe?
night just outside Mexico City. The former Olympian turned accused drug kingpin and murderer had been on the FBI's most wanted list with a $15 million reward offered for his capture. Wedding accused of running a major transnational drug trafficking network that the FBI says shipped tons of cocaine from Colombia through Mexico into Los Angeles and then onto Canada. He's also accused of ordering hits on rivals, with multiple murders now attributed to him, including the shooting deaths of 2 members of the family in Ontario, Canada, back in 2023, reportedly in retaliation for a stolen drug shipment from Southern California.
This has been a coordinated,
Life in prison.
intelligence-driven investigation into Wedding's global drug trafficking organization, which used Los Angeles as its primary point of distribution. Our collective efforts led to the seizure of more than 2,300 kilograms of cocaine, 40.
Look at Cash Patel. So this dude is an Olympic gold medalist. Hold on. Let me just make sure. I don't want to. He definitely is an Olympic snowboarder. My bad. I don't mean to call him an Olympic gold medalist. Let me see. Ryan Wedding medals. Who competed in 2000 Olympic and won medals at the junior level. Okay, my bad. He's not gold medalist. He's junior level. But still, you would think the name alone could put him in a position to make some different kind of money. Maybe it's just the thrill. What makes this guy become a drug trafficking, ordering hits on people? And now your stupid ass about to spend the rest of your life in prison. That's exactly what is about to happen. And like I said, an old man told me one time, ain't nothing in prison but hard dicks. So hopefully he did plenty of fucking while he was out.
44 kilograms of methamphetamine, 44 kilograms of fentanyl, 8 firearms, and over $55 million in illicit assets.
And while they're not releasing details of how Wedding was captured, sources tell us the FBI, working closely with Mexican authorities and the DEA, have been hot on Wedding's trail for over a month. In December, officials got one important step closer to him when they seized his motorcycle collection in Mexico. The 62 motorcycles said to be Wedding's prized possessions, valued at $40 million. In addition to the motorcycles, authorities also confiscated drugs, including cocaine, meth, and fentanyl, artwork, Wedding's custom Mercedes-Benz valued at $14 million, and 2 Olympic medals. Again, no details of how Ryan Wedding was actually taken into custody in Mexico, and the FBI won't say if anyone will be claiming that $15 million reward. He will be booked in Los Angeles and is expected in federal court in downtown Los Angeles on Monday. In Ontario, Gigi Graciet.
This story is just like so fascinating.
There's so many.
There will be a movie.
Yeah.
No doubt. It sounds like a movie.
And so many families and people involved in this. It was a big crime web.
Yes.
You know, and he was the leader, allegedly.
For a long time.
Yeah.
But I'm reading about him. His grandparents own Mount Baldy Ski Resort. His uncle was the director of the ski school. His father is a former competitive skier. I mean, he's coming from a family that
of money.
did well and was accomplished, and you just wonder, right? Like,
What
how
happened?
did, like, why, right? It's just
Some people
fascinating to
want
me.
that excitement. Some people want that excitement. He wanted that excitement, and it's gonna keep on going. Ryan Wedding's alleged drug kingpin arrested. Blah 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 blah. Let me see one. Let me see if I can. You know what? Let's go ahead and watch Cash Patel.
Good morning. I'm Savannah Sellers in New York. We are coming on the air with breaking news. Any moment now, FBI Director Cash Patel, actually right now, you can see speaking after it was just announced that former Olympic snowboarder.
In 1 year alone. To put that in perspective, that's 2 more than the entirety of the prior administration. And none of this would be possible without the tremendous leadership of Attorney General Pam Bondi and the Department of Justice and our partners and prosecutors at the United States Attorney's Office here in LA and our Los Angeles field office. Here you'll see many of our brave partners, including the Commissioner of the RCMP, the Chief of Police of the LAPD, our LA field office, ADIC, along with our partners from DEA and CBP and more. This is what a united front looks like. And just to tell you how bad of a guy Ryan Wedding is, he went from an Olympic snowboarder to the largest narco trafficker in modern times. He is a modern-day El Chapo. He is a modern-day Pablo Escobar. And he thought he could evade justice. But these brave men and women put together a prosecution package, put together an investigative package, put together an operations strategy, and here we are today bringing him to justice for trafficking hundreds of kilos of cocaine and also for the murder of innocent civilians. This individual and his organization in the Sinaloa cartel poured narcotics into the streets of North America and killed too many of our youth and corrupted too many of our citizens. And that ends today. I also want to have a tremendous shout out to the government of Mexico. President Sheinbaum, Secretary Harfuch, and the military and law enforcement officers in Mexico worked hand in glove with our teams on the ground there to apprehend last night in Mexico City, Ryan Wedding. I was privileged to be there on a previously planned trip, and this was a great operation that came together through interagency success because no one behind me and to the side of me cares about credit. They care about putting away the bad guys and safeguarding our communities.
We thank you for watching, and remember.
Okay, well, LFA. He'll be going to jail for the rest of his life, but the only thing I can think that would make somebody who comes from his family not broke. It said his dad played snowboarding. I think his grandma's like the director of some type of ski resort. Some of these guys, they do it for the thrill. They do it for the excitement. That's what it is. Let me see if I can look up something else real quick on LFA. LFA Holmes. LFA Holmes. It is LFA Ryan Weddings. Oh man, I'm mispronouncing. My bad. LFA Holmes. You know what? That's probably it that we're gonna get for right now. I mean, like the dude was just now arrested. He's from Canada. Shit. But that's El Jefe. That's really all, I guess. I mean, like, what else can you say about him? Dude was just now arrested, alleged hitman. Not hitman, but ordering the hits of several individuals. And I don't know what he thought he was going to live the rest of his life in Mexico, being a superstar drug kingpin for the rest of his life. No, not with Trump in office. He putting a stop to all that shit. I'll see y'all on the next one.